Welcome, Gemini, to your Gemini June 2021 reading and forecast. Hi, I'm Nigel Saint James. For those of you who are just stopping by for the first time, and for the subscribers, much love and affection to you always. I send you great energy during the month, which I'm sure you'll feel from time to time. Do you know, I've had the great pleasure of doing personal clairvoyant readings for some of you Gemini gentlemen and ladies over the course of the last month. And if you would like to have a one-on-one clairvoyant reading with me, then just check out the information that's in the description box below. Check out the website in particular. I think you'll find it interesting. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take 5 cards, because 5 is all we need here, don't we? Because each card for us is jam-packed full of information. That's important for you to bear in mind during the month of June 2021. So let's get it underway. This is, whatever this is, it is the 6 of Wands. Now, this is a sort of a European medieval deck. There's the Knight of Cups. Which the artwork on which is really quite beautiful, I think, you know, in that medieval sense. Ace of Swords. I think you'll enjoy it. And well, anyway, we're about to have a very good close look at it together. So, Page of Wands. So, a couple of court cards there. I wonder who they might be, or what they might have to say for you. We'll have a look in just a second. And there is the Magus. Well, Let's not waste any further time, shall we? Let's get straight into it. Have a look at the fantastic imagery on these cards together while I do the reading for you. Oh, this is just such a good spread of cards for you. Let's get straight into it, shall we, with this. What is it? The 6 of Wands. Okay. Well, here we have somebody coming in a victory procession back to the village. The sun is shining brightly and the day is yours. The 6 of Wands brings good fortune and recognition through your hard work, skilled leadership, and talents. Now, you've worked through struggles, making headway towards a dream, and victory is in sight. You feel good about yourself and live life without fear as you move forward with confidence towards your goals. The key to this 6 of Wands is recognizing that success is a stage in your evolution that will unfold into another challenge and another opportunity for achievement. The gift of the 6 of Wands is believing in yourself, your dreams and aspirations, having the focus and willpower to see them blossom into reality. Now, the 6 of Wands can bring harmony after chaos, you know. Victory and recognition after hard work. It can be a personal victory or a shared one. Regardless, success and acclaim are yours. Your dream has manifested. This 6 of Wands opens the path to inner wisdom, deep understanding, and a vision spiraling out to new challenges and adventure. You have aligned with your soul self and purpose, empowering you to create your dreams. Now, with this energy here, you now understand how the law of attraction works in the broad spectrum of the cosmos. The spiritual warrior within you moves with courage and strength to bring light and advancement to the world. With this energy, you have acquired strong leadership ability that will be recognized by other people, and the abilities of communication and teamwork, honoring and respecting those who supported you on your path to achievement. Your talent to work with people brings support, harmony, and inspiration to group environments. Use the energy and excitement of your victory to ignite the passion in others to find and follow their soul self. This energy reminds you that ultimately your success, large or small, contributes to the collective evolution. Now, while we're on the subject of the Wands suit, let's have a look at this one here, the Page of Wands. Interesting. Don't you find this medieval artwork interesting? I do. Now, someone here is looking quite attentively. I would say that this is the page in the middle here, and someone is looking quite attentively at an object within this box. Well, this page brings passion, creative energy into action. And I'm going to say it's a her, really. I'm thinking it could well be a man, but I'm getting very much a feminine energy here. Her desire is to express spiritual unfoldment into her physical world. She is the initiate, holding the magician's energy, bringing together the unlimited energy of spirit with the magical world of matter into manifestation. She is a fiery adolescence who is courageous, curious, ambitious, and daring. There is a restlessness inside of her, urging her to advance forward and start something new. She represents the awakening life force and creativity that needs an outlet to channel energy into transformation. She is the ultimate adventurer, passionate and energetic, with a love for life. She has the gifts of vision and intuition, as you will have during this time. They will flow through you with universal inspiration. Now, she symbolizes the spiritual champion on the hero's journey, which is the Tarot Major Arcana. Now, she can be a rebel and a revolutionary, open to new potentials and possibilities. She embraces life fully and does not want to be held back. She moves forward courageously, with creative ideas, not knowing what she will be up against. Her courage comes from her self-trust, confidence, and boldness. Her warrior spirit, if you like, is fueled by the power of divine light that wants to be magically transformed to the highest good on earth. This energy here symbolizes the inner child in you, inspiring you to listen and connect with that aspect of yourself. She represents the magical fire child who moves with the flow of the universe, understanding the concept of... Let me pull that out a bit so you can see it there. Where was I up to? Sort of understanding the concept of above, so below. She is connected, actually, to the Ace of Wands, interestingly. The other thing is that I think that the people that are around you at the moment that are going to be important to you are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. There's very much also a lot of Cancer around here. Yeah, and Virgo is coming into the picture as well. So these people are going to be important to you during this period. This energy is the messenger of unexpected news that is favorable. The energy brings good surprises, new career opportunities, offers, and announcements. The energy indicates change, new beginnings, as well as new creative projects, ideas, and possibilities. Ideas and projects now will come to fruition. This energy ignites excitement, taking risk, fearlessness, and courage to take on any challenge. This page, she sparks passion, creativity, and a divine inspiration in your being. She indicates a time of confidence when you really start trusting yourself and your intuition. And she presents an exciting invitation to new adventure that awakens your life force. She brings influential people who inspire you to explore new thoughts and ideas. The energy represents also possibly a passionate new romance or lover or faithful friend, also the deepening of existing partnered relationships. She signals a restlessness, I think, as I mentioned, an inner stirring, urging you to move forward towards new and different directions. This indicates a time for inner growth, exploring the spiritual self, and discovering your bliss. It awakens your spirit, daring you to express your individuality and personal power. Now, I think we might go and have a look at another court card here, which is this Knight of Cups. Now, ordinarily, the Knight of Cups, I think, is a very elusive, dangerous character. But in this position, with the Magus underneath it, and with the Six of Wands opposite, then the character of the energy is very different. Here we see a knight without armor, carrying just a sword. Don't you find that the faces of animals drawn in medieval art are extremely interesting? Holding what I would say is the Holy Grail here, which he is always in sort of, but he's without armor and just a sword. I think really around here I'm getting Cancer around here, and also Gemini, so I think that this is particularly important for you. The elements here are air, which he is, and water in cups. He is the celestial seeker of the subconscious. His goal is to bridge the spiritual realm of air with the watery realms of the heart and emotions. He is the Grail Knight, questing for divine love and divine truth. He is sensitive and intuitive with a highly developed imagination, which I think you will have during this period. Now, the knight here, he uses his imagination in a creative and magical way, tapping into the deepest part of his emotions, expanding his heart chakra. Sacred love is his motivation. Love gives him angelic wings to ascend towards the source. On his quest, he dives deep, discovering the depths of his inner self. Now, the Knight of Cups tunes into the creative flow of divine wisdom, I think, allowing his heart chakra to be wide open. He channels inspired creativity from divine love that is expressed in his world. This creativity fills him with heavenly inspired gifts of art, poetry, and writing, which unfolds into the day-to-day actions of living a heartfelt life. He brings divine visions to the world as a gift from the deepest part of his soul. He encourages people to explore and experience their personal connection to divine love. Now, this knight in this position here, he acts from the heart. Ordinarily, I would say that he is perfectly ruthless and without conscience in the ordinary sense of the word. But, as I say, with me, the energies and the meanings of cards depend on where they sit and what the interplay of energies is between them. Because this month, in this position, this knight glows with deep love that shines out to all he touches. He is the classic chivalrous, gallant, and charming knight in shining armor. He is the gentle warrior of love and light. He is the romantic and a hero of the heart. He sees the beauty of the heart and the soul of everything. He is the highest example of the idea of the Grail Knights upholding the noble ideals of love and protection. Now, the challenge is to bring together the heart with the mind in balance with spirit for you. Through the stillness of meditation, perhaps, or just sitting still and trying to clear your mind, you'll be able to bridge these energies, embracing a deeper understanding of your purpose in life. Now, if his emotions and intellect become muddled, his actions can bring unrealistic ideas that lack focus, and feelings can turn insecure and temperamental. His imagination can turn illusionary, taking him off course from his intended quest. Now, actually, in this position, this energy of the Knight of Cups and of the Archangel Gabriel, really they seem to merge and become one and the same. Gabriel speaks to the hearts of people. Gabriel assists in channeling and prophetic dreams. Gabriel symbolizes feelings and the power of love. His element is water. He holds the chalice of everlasting love. Gabriel is the messenger of love from the divinity. Now, when this Knight of Cups enters your life, he can indicate a journey over quite a long distance, maybe even over water, over seas. Or you may have a spiritual calling to take a journey or a trip to sacred, ancient places. He brings with him romantic love. He can represent the coming or going of emotions. The Knight of Cups asks you to follow your heart and listen to the messages in your dreams. He indicates what I would call heightened psychic awareness in you at this time, He encourages you to pray, but not to use words in prayer, just to set an intention and then see what happens. He asks you to honor the true path of your heart and to have an open and courageous heart that is compassionate. Well, now let's see what is next. I think we'll do this Magician last. Here's the Ace of Swords. It's always a good thing, isn't it? Again, this is really much a symbol of victory here for you. Now, the Gemini is all around this month, and so is Aquarius, and so is Libra. Gemini is here, and there's also that Cancer coming through as well, but I think also there's some Taurus. Now, this is really giving you the gift of mental clarity, because this Ace of Swords brings you mental stimulation and expansion of imagination. It is primordial energy of air, awakening inspired thought and activating the word of the divine. This ace symbolizes the birth of intellect here, bringing rational thought and aligning it with the enlightenment of spiritual awareness. It brings intellectual genius, in a sense, to you, igniting groundbreaking insights into things which are to do with art and music. And they can be just everyday things about how to go about something and beautifying your house, or how to fix something, how to do something with gardening. Genius doesn't have to just be about splitting the atom, This energy here is blessing you with great imagination, creative and inventive inspiration, I've got to say, bringing magical eureka moments to you. The key to this energy is using mental focus, clarity, and direction to achieve your goals. The gift of this energy to you is inspired intellect. Now, this energy penetrates into your deep subconscious, bringing its wisdom to the light of the consciousness. This ace plants the seeds of courage, of justice, of honesty, and truth. It brings movement and the urgency to putting thoughts and ideas into action. Your mind is constantly absorbing information, changing the thought patterns and of your intellect. The spiritual mind is always on the path of truth. Life challenges the clarity and truth in the mind with distractions and illusions, doesn't it? And that can create confusion and lack of focus. Well, the ace balances challenges, directing your intellectual conscious mind back on course. Its gifts of perception, foresight, action, and power cut away those obstacles and those fears that are blocking the clear, focused will. The Ace of Swords represents the concept of mind over matter. Now, this energy brings the birth of potential. Foresight can even refer to the birth of a child or pregnancy, so be on the lookout for that. It represents new inspirational ideas, imagination, perspectives, and embarking on the adventure of intellectual exploration. Now, if you're feeling stuck, in doubt, or blocked with a problematic situation, this energy will cut through the mental fears and the chattering that goes on in your mind. It will cut through it with power, purpose, and clarity, bringing resolution. It brings success and victory through life's challenges, expanding your wisdom. And as if to perfectly reinforce that message from the Ace of Swords comes here the Magus. The Magus, interestingly, in the Christian Gospel of Matthew, I can't remember what chapter it is. Is it in chapter 2 where they speak of the wise men from the east? They'll call the Magi. And the singular of Magi is the Magus. And they were astrologers. Is what they were, astrologers. Now, this magician represents inspiration, communication, will, and focus to direct creative energy into manifestation. Look how this perfume bottle lets open to it the elements, the 4 elements that he uses to good effect. The tools that he uses in his daily experiences allow him to constantly adjust, balance, and refine every issue, every potential, measuring how things are going to unfold in his life and therefore in your life. The more you exercise this act, the more you'll be able to trust your choices. The magician, in a sense, this Magus, as it's called here, in a sense, I think, acts as a sort of what would you call it, a conduit for bringing things into manifestation, tapping into the universal forces of inspiration, wonder, and imagination. When he receives the seed of an intention or inspiration, he works out his plan internally with a focused clarity. He then puts it into action with confidence and will. The intention is then transformed into reality. Now, he doesn't hold on to his inspired creative force. He processes it and releases it into the world like a lightning rod, which is what you should be doing at the present. His divine inspiration aligns with his life force. So be the same. The combined energy flows through him and out into his world and awaits the next bolt of creative inspiration to come through and ignite his imagination and life force. This is a process that produces great achievements on an individual and on a collective level. As you practice the creative process of the magician, you become more connected to your inner self and to the universal forces creating for the good of all. He represents the visionary in you, and the potential that is possible. He wants you to pay attention to that flash of insight or inspiration and to act upon it. This energy brings excitement that activates your life force with commitment, focus, and willpower. The magician knows what one calls miracles are possible and do happen. He encourages you to gather your vitality and energy, work with your creative magic to turn your life around and create new goals. You are the magician. You are constantly creating your life destiny, whether you are doing it consciously or not. The magician prompts you to create consciously with the light of love in your heart. So now, claim your power. Open your communication between spirit and matter. Feel the force and strength that flashes like a shooting star of inspiration. Communicate your intentions clearly. Direct it to your world and let it blossom into its full potential. Stretch your bottle and arm upwards towards the heaven. Be the inspired conduit. Set your intention and manifest your dreams. What a fantastic set of cards for you. That's the way it is for you this month. Well, there it is, your June 2021 reading. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did providing it to you. I'm sure that you did. Now, if you did can you please leave a like? Because YouTube gods like likes on channels, and it allows other people to enjoy what we enjoy. But look, I love doing that for you, and I think it's going to be a very good month for you. A couple of things to get over, a little bit of a bump here and there, but things moving forward really well. And isn't it interesting how much information can be derived from just looking at the one card? It never ceases to amaze me. But until I see you again next time, remember one thing, and it is this, that you are a legend. And I look forward to seeing you again next month. Until then, it's bye for now.